30 teams, 30 episodes. We started this in November with the White Sox at the bottom. Tonight we close the ladder, ranked number 1.
Que people, the finale episode 30. You already know who it is, the whole baseball world knows who it is.
Los Angeles Dodgers, of course it is. Couldn't be anyone else, could it?
Statistically inevitable. The only surprise would have been if it were someone else.
Back-to-back World Series champions, 2 rings in a row. This is the best team in baseball and it's not even close. Hermano.
Yeah, best team money can buy. We'll get into that.
Los Angeles Dodgers, ranked number 1, the Diamond Discord 30-team preview finale. Let's build the case.
93 wins and 69 losses in 2025 World Series champions for the second straight year. Dios mío.
93 wins sounds like a lot, but honestly for a team with their payroll, that's just clearing the bar they set for themselves. They should win 93.
93 wins in the regular season, then they ran the table in October. 2 consecutive World Series titles is not something you dismiss with well they should. That's hard.
The playoffs are different, Sully. Any team can win in October. The Dodgers earned it. Both years.
I'm not saying they didn't earn it. I'm saying when you spend like they spend, winning is the minimum, not the ceiling.
2024 World Series. 2025 World Series, the dynasty conversation is real, whether anyone wants to have it or not.
It is a dynasty. Call it what it is. 2 rings back-to-back. That's a dynasty.
Fine. 2 rings. Let's talk about how they bought the 3rd one before it's even happened.
Transaction wire. Kyle Tucker. 4 years. $240 million, signed January 2026. That is a real number.
Tucker to the Dodgers, right field locked up. Elite bat, elite glove still in his prime. This is the move of the offseason.
$240 million for an outfielder. I make decent money, and I couldn't spend $240 million in my lifetime.
Edwin Diaz as closer. Coming off that knee injury, this is a high-risk signing. But the upside, if he's healthy, is a top 3 closer in baseball.
Diaz is a Puerto Rican legend. When he's right, nobody touches him. That trompeta sound, when he comes in, it's electric.
Blake Snell, another massive arm, another massive check. This is just how they operate. They don't patch holes, they buy stars.
Snell did miss time with injury early, but the expectation is he returns. If the rotation is healthy, it's historically deep.
And Roki Sasaki is in year 2, his first full American season. He's going to take a step. I can feel it.
You can feel it. Very analytical, Deivy.
Shohei Ohtani, 2-way player. Still. I need to say that again because people forget. Still throwing. Still hitting.
This is unprecedented at this level.
Ohtani unphenomeno, he's not human. Nobody does what he does. Nobody in history has done what he does.
Mookie Betts at shortstop, that's the move I respect. Gold glove caliber guy moved to a new position, made it work. That's baseball intelligence right there.
Freddie Freeman at first base, still producing at an elite level. The postseason mythology around Freeman at this point is its own category.
Kyle Tucker in right field. Add him to Freeman, Mookie, Ohtani. That's 4 all-stars in your lineup on any given night. Qualquier noche.
And that's the problem. Every other team is trying to compete with normal rosters, and the Dodgers are just out there with 4 all-stars and a 2-way alien. It's not fair.
Not fair. Baseball doesn't have a salary cap. Every team can spend. The Dodgers are just smarter and more committed than everyone else.
Not every team has a billion-dollar owner, Deivy. Come on. You know, that's not a real argument.
Will Smith behind the plate. Hae-seong Kim at second. The supporting cast is quietly very good. This isn't just 4 stars and 8 warm bodies.
Rotation, Ohtani on the mound, Glasnow, Yamamoto 3 aces before you even get to the 4 and 5 slots. This is absurd.
Sasaki at 4 or 5 in this rotation is the fascinating variable. He had adjustment challenges in year 1. The question for year 2 is whether he solved them.
Kenji, you always question the NPB guys. Yamamoto was great. Otani is Otani. Why can't you trust Sasaki?
Because I watched him in NPB and the swing patterns that worked there don't automatically translate. I trust the talent. I question the timeline.
The kid is special. You watch, year 2 Sasaki is going to shut everybody up.
I'll be honest, the 5-man rotation spot with Sasaki, Gavin Stone, and a few others competing, that's the only genuine question mark on this whole team.
Farm report. Dalton rushing. Catcher prospect. High-end defensive profile. Bat developing. The Dodgers are building their own Will Smith successor in-house.
Alex Freeland at shortstop. Watch that name. The pipeline never stops with this organization. Never.
To their credit, the farm is real. They spend big and develop talent. That part I can't knock. Most big spenders gut the system. The Dodgers keep both.
The organizational infrastructure is genuinely elite. It's not just money. It's structure, analytics, player development. They've built something that self-sustains.
That's why they win Hermano. It's not just the checkbook, it's the whole operation. Best front office in baseball.
Bottom line, projected wins, 95 to 100. Health dependent, as always with a roster this expensive and this old at the top.
Best case is the three-peat. I hate saying it, but yeah. Best case they win it again, and we all just tip our caps and feel bad about the rest of baseball.
Three-peat is happening. Mark it down. Bookmark this episode, come back in October and tell me I was wrong. I will not be wrong.
Worst case is 90 wins if the injury gods collect their debt. Snell, Glasnow, Otani on the mound, any of those go down and the math changes.
90 wins is still a playoff team. Their floor is a playoff team. That's what makes this whole thing annoying from a competitive balance standpoint.
Stop complaining about competitive balance and go sign better players. Every team has the same rulebook.
That is the most naive take I've heard in 30 episodes, Deivy. Not every team has that market, that ownership, that TV deal. You know that?
Rank number 1, Los Angeles Dodgers. The ladder is complete. 30 teams, 30 verdicts. The best team in baseball sits at the top.
Thank you to everyone who watched all 30 episodes with us. Season 2 is coming, and the Dodgers, they're coming for a 3rd ring. K-Lo K.
30 teams down. Go Dodgers, I guess, or don't, whatever. See you next season.
This has been the Diamond Discord 30 team preview. We'll see you when the season starts. The data will tell us who was right.